Prime Minister Boris Johnson's under growing pressure after two of the most senior members of his cabinet resigned. Finance Minister Rishi Sunak has gone, saying the public expects government to be conducted properly, competently and seriously. Health Minister Sajid Javid has also quit, concluding that he can no longer serve in Mr Johnson's government in good conscience. Boris Johnson has faced a series of scandals over parties held at his official residence during the national COVID-19 lockdown. His most recent troubles concern whether he knowingly appointed an MP, Chris Pincher, to a senior party position despite allegations of sexual misconduct. Well, Mr Johnson now admits that that was an error of judgment.
Yes, I think it was a mistake, and I apologise for it. I think in hindsight it was the wrong thing to do. I apologise to everybody who's been badly affected by it.
Let's get more on this from Quentin Peel in London. He's an analyst with the think tank at Chatham House. Welcome back to DW, Quentin. How much trouble is Boris Johnson in?
A great deal. These two men who've resigned are arguably the two most serious members of his cabinet. A string of others have said they're not going, but Rishi Sunak and Sajid Javid are real heavyweights in a government of lightweights. So I think that Boris Johnson's days are increasingly looking numbered. He may stagger on for a little while longer, but I'd be very surprised if he survives beyond the autumn.
What is it about? Is it these resignations or this issue that make you so clear that he will go? Because he has been through a lot where in normal times other prime ministers would have gone a long time ago.
Yes, you're absolutely right. It is the issue of trust. It is not this particular issue, nor indeed these ministers going, although at the heart of the reason for their resignations is that they see that Johnson is no longer regarded as a trustworthy figure, either out in the country, but also among his own colleagues and among his own ministers. He constantly asks them to go out and defend him and then has to change the story because he's invented the circumstances. So that's exactly what's happened here. And I think that the problem for this government and for Johnson is it's no longer about policies, it's about Johnson. He is now the issue.
He has said numerous times that he will not resign. Can he be forced out of office?
Well, he only survived the vote of confidence in him recently when 148 members of his backbenchers in Parliament voted against him. It was, on the face of it, a very narrow survival. It wasn't an easy one. They're not supposed to vote for another year now again, but I think they'll change the rules. I think they'll have a new vote, and I think his party will, in fact, effectively vote him out of office. The problem is there's no obvious successor, but Rishi Sunak and Sajid Javid, the two gentlemen who've just resigned, are both talked of as potential successors.
Thank you so much for that clear analysis. Quentin Peel from Chatham House in London.
Thank you.